The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So USF's offense will get the first swing today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kurt. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoffs, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Now, 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the back gets the football. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Tough situation here. 2nd and goal all the way back to the 15. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, we're all guilty. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and and they blow up the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Bulls will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides down will avoid the tackle.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Caught for the completion. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
A completion makes it second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a play by this defense. They strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
He's in the clear. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now a crucial third down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Bulls, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he stopped with the 18, returning, trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. The coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tight end makes the grab. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And the freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the option play. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, South Florida.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Coverage team brings down the returner. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, USF. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Throwing off play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The USF offense is back out there now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, they get him. They get him. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
South Florida.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Bulls will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Bulls will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Ah, here he goes. An impressive spin there. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Finds his target, and it's complete. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the option play here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Handoff heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at
touchdown. Bulls. And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Refuses to go down. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. It's 3rd down to the offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Tigers will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchdown. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Heading left after the handoff. He's in the clear.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quick completion to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using his legs. It's Flowers. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks into the clear. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the... And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The completion sets up a second down play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. He hands it to the back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Ball carrier tackled there. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive and choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Here he goes. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. USF offense is back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on first down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's brought down there.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter.
USF.
Second down and goal upcoming. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, USF. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. He's swarmed by the defense. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. This could be the game here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.